Because he's engaging you, you're obstructing my stop. Third time, fourth, you're in handcuffs. Start moving. Test me. You didn't just say something to me, did you?
Your stop's over.
You didn't just say something to me.
I did.
Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. In June of 2023, John Q. Public was outside his home talking to a friend that had recently driven up. After a moment, Rhode Island State Police Trooper number 148 pulled up to the parked vehicle and told the two men that he was pulling the car over. The trooper then had both men place their hands on the vehicle as he dug into their pockets, during which John alleges that he continuously declined consent to any searches or seizures and repeatedly questioned whether he was detained or free to leave. And after being released from the traffic stop, he began recording.
I'm hanging out here talking to my friend, frisked me. I told him that's against my Fourth Amendment rights. He says, no, it's not.
John's friend wasn't so lucky as the officer continued with the traffic stop, and now the man, being understandably upset, directs his anger at John, which causes the officer to turn his attention back to John with a pathetic display of machismo and unprofessionalism.
Because he's engaging you, you're obstructing my stop. Third time, fourth, you're in handcuffs. Start moving. Test me.
Okay.
Run away.
I will.
I don't give a shit.
That's fine. So when I call and report you, 148, refusing to give me your name, now I got you on camera, they know it's you.
I'll do you one more time.
First Amendment right, I can say whatever I want to.
John retreats to his home after the officer tells him that he would go to jail if the man the officer had detained continued to yell at John. How that makes sense to anyone is beyond me. If that were how the law worked, anyone we protested against would be imprisoned if we simply engaged them enough, and the officer didn't like it. And now, with his rights chilled, John records from his window, where you can hear his friend still complaining that John wouldn't just shut up and comply.
Right now, not in an hour, not take somebody, not in the building. Go, get it now, and then go to your fucking go.
The officer now returns to the vehicle and tells John's friend that his car is going to be towed. So John heads back to the street level, where his friend continues to voice his anger with him for not complying with the officer.
I'll take that 60 back. But you can't shut the f up, big mouth. You're right.
He was gonna take it anyways.
They're towing it right now, stupid. They can't.
He was going to anyways.
No, he wasn't. He said till you ran your fat mouth, kid. They're like fucking smacking you. You can't have a shut.
That's good, but he won't say it to me on camera because he knows I didn't break any laws.
Big mouth.
But he knows I didn't break any laws, so he won't say it. He's not.
Why couldn't you just shut the f up?
Why is he searching me? I didn't do nothing wrong.
What's the matter?
What law did I break? Same thing I asked him. He couldn't answer the question. I didn't break any laws.
A few minutes pass and the officer speaks to John's friend, during which John overheard incorrect information and stated a correction.
This is Pawtucket. That was Central Falls Police.
We can't hear you.
This is Pawtucket. That's Central Falls Police.
I just told you not to speak to me, not to interrupt my stop.
I'm not interrupting your stop.
I'm going to tell you again.
You have to. First Amendment's protecting me.
You care about your First Amendment when you're obstructing my stop.
Okay, do you know about case law then? Because you can lose your qualified immunity.
My tolerance for you is 0. Is that already?
I get it, but I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not breaking any laws.
Which is interrupting my.
I'm not interrupting your stop.
You're aggravating him, which is obstructing my.
No, it's not.
So keep going.
Research case law. It's not a big deal.
I don't give a f what you research.
I know you don't, and that's why I'm gonna go report you because I already asked you for your name.
This because of you. I'm requesting that you stop.
I'm requesting your name.
Nearly 15 minutes later, a tow truck arrives on scene.
Should you get that on camera too, big mouth? Yeah, cool.
As long as you know he was gonna take it anyways.
Yeah.
He's busting your balls because he knows you're gonna bust my balls, but he was gonna take it anyways.
Not, you know everything.
You think he was just pulling up so he could say, oh, have a nice day, guys? I don't think so.
And now that the stop has been handed off to the tow driver, John tries again to have the officer that searched through his pockets identify himself.
Hey, now your stop's over. What's your badge? What's your name?
You didn't just say something to me, did you?
Your stop's over.
You didn't just say something to me.
I did. I have the First Amendment right. If you put me in cuffs, dude, I will call my lawyer immediately. I look forward to learning your name. He acts tough, but he knows he can't do anything.
The video ends there, but John picks up recording shortly after.
He refuses to give me his name and his badge number. He acts like I'm doing something wrong, but it's illegal for him to refuse it to me. He's a public servant. My taxes pay for his salary. I asked him 5 times, what's your name? He refuses to give it to me. First Amendment protected right. I can call him whenever I want to. That's the best part. You didn't tell me your name, though. You have to identify yourself. What's your name? What's your name? So when you sign your checks every week, you sign 148 on them, or you just sign pig?
John immediately went to the local barracks to request the body cam footage of the incident and to file a complaint against Trooper 148. Since then, he has not heard anything back, but if it does become available, I'll make sure it gets linked below. But until then, let me know what you think of this interaction in the comments down below. Should law enforcement agencies continue to employ members that act like this to the general public?
Because he's engaging you, you're obstructing my stop. 3rd time, 4th, you're in handcuffs. Start moving. Test me!
Even if you were to give the officer the benefit of the doubt, and somehow magically a First Amendment protected activity such as speech were to be outlawed, making the words that John said during this traffic stop illegal, would that be enough to justify this officer's behavior?
Start moving! Test me!
Okay.
Run away!
I will.
I don't give a shit!
That's fine. Research case law. It's not a big deal.
I don't give a f what you research.
I know you don't, and that's why I'm gonna go report you, because I already asked you for your name.
It's because of you. I'm requesting that you stop.
I'm requesting your name.
If not, let me know what you think should be done with officers that behave like this. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.